There's an interesting revelation about one of Hollywood's most famous couples, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. In a recently released deposition, Tom Cruise admitted that one of the reasons Katie Holmes decided to leave him was to protect their daughter, Suri, from the Scientology religion he pursued. This isn't entirely surprising given that the relationship between Tom Cruise and Scientology has always been controversial. Despite being praised by Tom Cruise and some other celebrities, Scientology has faced criticism for its methods and practices. Katie Holmes, also a renowned actress, decided to divorce Tom Cruise in 2012. During their time together, the couple had a daughter named Suri, and Katie Holmes' departure from Tom Cruise garnered significant public and media attention. In the recent deposition, Tom Cruise acknowledged that Katie Holmes left him to protect their daughter, Suri, from the influence of Scientology. This once again highlights one of the most controversial issues in his personal life and underscores how religion can cause unwanted tensions in family relationships. In the spring of 2005, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes met and immediately began a romantic relationship. Their first date was a sushi dinner on Tom's private plane, and afterward, they were first seen publicly holding hands in Rome in April 2005. On May 23, 2005, Tom Cruise created a memorable moment in television history when he appeared on Oprah Winfrey's show. As a special guest, Tom couldn't contain his excitement about his new relationship with Katie Holmes. On the show's stage, he showed his excitement uncontrollably by jumping onto the couch and waving his arms in the air. "I'm in love, I'm in love," Tom Cruise exclaimed with uncontainable happiness. "I can't help it, something happened and I feel like I want to celebrate, I want to congratulate her. She's a very special woman." The whole world witnessed this scene, and just a few moments later, Tom invited Katie onto the stage. Here, Katie didn't hesitate to express her feelings, admitting that since she was a little girl, she had dreamed of one day becoming Mrs. Cruise. This made them even more endearing to the public, creating a sweet and romantic atmosphere for everyone witnessing it. Just 2 months after their first meeting, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' love was solidified with a romantic proposal in Paris. On a romantic evening, Tom proposed to Katie during a dinner at the Jules Verne restaurant inside the Eiffel Tower. Under the romantic candlelight, Tom presented a 5-carat diamond ring and was overjoyed when Katie accepted. This romantic proposal wasn't just a special event in their personal lives but also a sign that their relationship was blossoming. Tom announced to the media that he and Katie were engaged, surprising and exciting the world with the news. Due to his anticipation and happiness about becoming a father, Tom Cruise showed great thoughtfulness and care towards Katie Holmes. He decided to buy Katie a private ultrasound machine, an uncommon and surprising gesture. Tom's actions sparked many rumors and discussions in the media. According to the actor, they decided to perform the ultrasound at home to experience this special moment together. Tom also shared that after the baby was born, they would donate this ultrasound machine to the hospital. Tom Cruise's action not only showed his love and special care for Katie and their soon-to-be-born child but also was a way for them to share their joy with others. On April 18, 2006, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes welcomed their new member, the beautiful daughter Suri, into the world. 7 months after Suri's birth, on November 18, 2006, Katie Holmes wore a pure white wedding gown by Armani as she walked down the aisle to marry Tom Cruise. Their wedding took place at the Odescalchi Castle, located on the shores of Lake Bracciano in Italy. With about 150 close friends and family in attendance, the couple exchanged their lifelong vows. The wedding was grand and romantic, filled with joyous and happy atmosphere. Before heading to Italy for the wedding, the couple officially signed their marriage license in Los Angeles just a few days prior. This made their wedding perfect, the epitome of romance and sincerity. After the 2012 Oscar ceremony, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes still appeared happy and joyful as they smiled brightly for the cameras. However, a few days later, something unexpected happened, sparking public speculation and concern about their marriage. Tom Cruise flew solo to attend the premiere of Rock of Ages in June of that year, raising doubts about their relationship. In fact, Tom even subtly hinted at the end of their marriage when he stated that they would not be having any more children together. Just a few weeks after these statements, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes officially announced their separation. This sparked surprise and disappointment among many, especially fans of the couple. A marriage that had been seen as one of the happiest and most romantic relationships in Hollywood suddenly ended, leaving many saddened. The famous couple Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' breakup became one of the fastest resolved divorces in Hollywood entertainment. All procedures were completed within just 10 days, although close sources to Tom Cruise claimed that the actor was completely taken by surprise, unprepared when his young wife filed for divorce. At that time, the media reported, "Katie really wants to get out of this marriage quickly. She has agreed to terms regarding child support and custody." The swift and amicable resolution of the divorce allowed both parties to continue their lives with minimal psychological and financial impact. Although there were many rumors and differing opinions about the reasons for their breakup, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes decided to keep their personal information private and not disclose too much about the issue to the public. This made their breakup tidy and discreet, causing minimal disruption to both of them and especially to their daughter, Suri. The key and most important aspect of the divorce settlement between Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes was related to the custody of their daughter, Suri. While Tom Cruise wanted to maintain a meaningful relationship with his daughter, Katie Holmes requested sole legal and primary physical custody. This was a clear indication of Katie Holmes' determination not to let Scientology separate her from her daughter. Obtaining sole legal and physical custody of Suri was seen as an important step in protecting her daughter from the influence of the Scientology religion, which Katie did not want her daughter to be subjected to. Katie Holmes' decision also demonstrated her clear maternal love and determination to protect her daughter from any difficulties and pressures from outside. This made their divorce more complex but also clearly right and necessary in protecting the rights of their child. The bond between Suri Cruise and her mother, Katie Holmes, grew even stronger after her parents' divorce. Katie's father, Marty Holmes, had always wanted to loosen his daughter's ties to the Scientology religion before Katie had Suri. By 2009, Katie had enrolled Suri in a Catholic preschool, completely contradicting the rules of the Scientology religion. After the divorce, Tom Cruise confirmed that Suri was no longer a member of the Scientology religion. Screenwriter Paul Haggis publicly criticized the Scientology religion for requiring its members to disconnect from non-Scientologist family members, including their own parents. He said, "Although it caused my wife terrible pain, she cut off all contact with her mother." The relationship between Tom Cruise and his daughter Suri seems to have completely deteriorated in recent years. Tony Ortega, a well-known journalist, speculated that Katie had made a deal with the Scientology religion and agreed never to speak out against it in exchange for custody of her daughter. Katie signed a clause in her quickie divorce settlement that prevents her from embarrassing Tom. The agreement includes Katie not speaking about Tom, not commenting on the Scientology religion, and not publicly dating another man for 5 years after the divorce. Suri celebrated her 18th birthday in April. On this special occasion, she spent time shopping for fresh flowers and went out with friends to celebrate this memorable milestone in her life. Reports suggest that Katie has guided Suri towards studying fashion at a local university. Tom Cruise, who hasn't met or contacted his daughter for several years, has not been involved in Suri's life or future direction. He only provided financial support for the young princess and is said to have stopped this allowance when his daughter turned 18.